What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing another episode of GTA 5 in VR, and I had to reinstall all my mods, so it was very tedious and laborious for me to install. Not all the mods, though. I installed the most important base mods. I have only about 13 mods installed, but for me, it's the most important mods, and they really pertain to the overall aesthetic of the game to enhance the look. So, had quite a bit of trouble. I had to do it about 3 or 4 times, actually. Yeah, that was a that was a trip. Um, I discovered that the Vice Cry Remastered no longer works with VR, and it kept crashing my game. In fact, it didn't even crash the game. The game just wouldn't start when I installed it. And unfortunately, it can only be installed through one of those OIV files, which it's an automatic installation process that you install as a package through the OpenIV app that this game basically it desperately needs. It's pretty much one of the prerequisites. Prerequisites. I can never pronounce that word correctly. Requirements. Okay, we'll change the word to requirements to install mods. You need that. Without it, yeah, you might as well just play pocket pool while trying to play this game. So, yeah, these OIV files, they're basically packages. It's installation files that's automated, which makes things easier. But unfortunately, once you install it through that method, and not manually, you can't get rid of the fucking thing unless you really know what you're doing. And me, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, I'm gonna try to stay away from anything that's automatic like that, unless the mod actually comes with an uninstallation package, which mods like, what is it? It's an aesthetic mod that I have. Natural Vision Remastered. I have that. That's still in effect. The developer for that mod has a new one out called Natural Vision Evolved, but yeah, he wants you to cough up some cash for it, which I don't blame him. These modders work really hard, so I wouldn't mind, blessing him with a few dollars and to get his mod running. But then again, I don't. It's sort of like new, so I don't even think it's fully out yet. It's a work in progress, and I don't even know if it's fully compatible with the real VR mod. So that's the only reason why I'm hesitant on going Patreon and just outright paying for the mod. So anyways, yeah, I reinstalled the Natural Vision Remastered along with Make Graphics Great Again or something like that, or Make Visuals Great Again. I almost say Make America Great Again. Yeah. Oh, thank God that guy's out of office. We're not going to discuss politics, though. But yeah, Make Visuals Great Again. And I have Visual V. So I have 3 graphic overhauls installed, which I don't even know if that's the wisest thing to do, but I've seen on some YouTube tutorials and videos that people mention that they have like all 3 installed, and it's the best fucking thing ever. So it looks great. I mean, the colors are very saturated. The nights are darker, and yeah, the daytime's really vibrant and bright. So I like these mods that they alter the graphics in such a way that it displays or creates a good contrast between colors, between dark and light. Yeah, I mean, if anybody's into color grading, you know what I'm talking about. So I like the blacks or the dark colors to be really dark, and the bright, vibrant colors to be bright. And also it affects in the distance. at nighttime especially, it looks beautiful, where you can see the distant lights and stuff like that. It can add depth of field effects and things like that, and yeah, it's just overall it's good. The water looks pretty decent. It adds an overhaul to the water. Although I'm thinking about adding like 4K water. I found another 4K mod that enhances the water. Geez, I'm playing on the Quest 2 actually right now. It looks really good actually. It looks very good. I have the super sampling jacked up to 200%, believe it or not, and I'm getting a good at least 60 frames. So I'm happier. I'm definitely happy with that. What else? I discovered that if I turn MSAA off and FXAA off, all that all that shit, TXAA off, you get a really boost of performance. Unfortunately, you get aliasing though. As you can see like they're called jaggies or jagged edges. But you know what? I don't give a shit because as long as I have a solid frame rate, I'm content. What else? It's the author of the mod, Luke, mentioned if you have anti-aliasing on like TXA along with MSAA, multi-sampling anti-aliasing on ×2 with TXAA on and FXAA off. He said that's a perfect combination. He said that will really greatly enhance the overall aesthetic, but it will kill your frame rates. But he also mentioned in order to balance that out, you can go into your post-processing. I'll show you right now in the settings right here under graphics. Yeah, see, I have FXA. Normally I would have that on. That might take care of the jagged edges, but I heard it makes it a little blurry. And the multi-sampling anti-aliasing, he would have it on, or he mentioned have it on ×2. And yeah, NVIDIA TXA can't even be turned on unless you have the MSA turned on. So MSA ×2, and then turn the NVIDIA TXAA on. And he said you could buy back frames basically by going into the post-processing, which is down here, the post effects, and you can knock it down to normal. Normally I had it up on ultra or something like that, but I prefer frame rate. Shadow quality, have it on normal. Although I'm wondering what happens if I turn on high. I'll try that and see what happens. Shadow is usually a big frame rate killer, so I probably would fare better just to turn it back on normal if I can. But if any of these settings require me to restart the game, hell no, because I had a field day for the past half hour actually trying to get my controller. My controller would not work for some reason. Don't know why. It just would not register. Would not work. I don't even know how I got it to work. But yeah, I'm still getting. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm still getting good. Shadows does look a little better though, I think. Yeah, I'm getting at least 60, so maybe I'll just leave it on high. Yeah, but this is amazing. I can actually play this game with 200% super sampling. And you know what? Let me test out my wheel to see if it works. I installed the manual transmission mod, so make sure my wheels turn on, and I have to put down my controller for this. And I have it on park right now. Damn, my headphones are in the way. Yeah, I was playing this game on the reverb. It looks fucking awesome on the reverb also, but it looks good on the Oculus. But the only downside to playing on the Oculus Quest 2 is, yeah, I can only play for about an hour or two because the battery will die because it's wireless. And also, the upside actually is that I can record the game flawlessly through the Oculus mirror, no problem. Now the upside of using the Reverb G2 is I can play as long as I want because it's connected through a display cable through the display port in the back of the computer. So it's not wireless, but you don't have to worry about battery. But the downside of it is I can't record very well, and I don't like using that fucking Windows Mixed Reality portal because it looks horrible. There's very bad frame rate, and it's not. I cannot use the OpenVR display to record, which I would prefer if I'm using a headset other than the Oculus. But it's Windows Mixed Reality, so you're stuck using their shit unless on certain games you can use the what do you call it? The open VR. So yeah, that's that. All right, let me stop yapping and let me check out. Find these pedals. I can't feel my legs and feet. A long story. I had an injury, so I always have to look down at my friggin' feet and make sure my feet are actually touching the pedals and the gas and all that shit. So, all right, I have it on. I got my stick shift set up, which it took me a while to figure out how to friggin' do because I'm a total idiot. So let's see if it works, and beautiful, and it works. All right, I'm a happy camper today. Everything seems to be working. And except that, yeah, I still have to get used to. I have realistic driving installed, so the speed is supposedly realistic. I don't know, but yeah, it's very sensitive. The wheel's very sensitive. The gas is very sensitive. The physics is very sensitive. Like I stated in my other gameplay videos, it's not no arcade racing shit. You know, arcade driving. It's yeah, it's immersive and real, or as realistic as it can be. I don't know. I don't know much about driving sims that much. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I can appreciate it and play for a while, but I fucking suck at it. So, yeah, like games like Forza, and you know, I could play for a little while.
You got some kind of issue with me?
What the fuck you talking about, bitch? What is it? What's the other one? Assetto Corsa. It looks great in VR, but like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, and I can't even get the fucking wheel to work right in those games. Project Cars, I think I got it to work once, and I sucked in the game. Dirt Rally, I have both versions. The first one won, and Dirt Rally 2. I'm such a wasteful human being because I buy these fucking games and I don't even play them. You know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna probably knock down the shadows, I think. Because I'm noticing some frame dips here. Where's my controller? Ah, here it is. Good thing I can see under my my visor. I'm like looking through the friggin' nose cone. Alright, here you go. I'm gonna... Is it settings? Graphics... Come on. Shadows, shadows, shadows. I should probably tone the distance scaling down just a bit. Apply that. Shadow quality. I'll leave it back on normal. Reflection quality. These mods, the Visual V and the Natural Vision Remastered, along with the Make Visuals Great Again, it really enhances the reflections. As I'll show you the mirrors in a second. It looks really good, really good. And you don't even have to touch the reflection quality in game through the actual game. So, okay, soft shadows. Yeah, I know what this is about. Sharp. What happens if we leave it on sharp? If I can leave it on sharp. All right, post effects. High, very high, ultra. Yeah. All right, let me stop being spoiled. Let me just leave it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. God, I wish I would learn that virtue. Alright, well, I'll find out if there's a difference in a second. I just gotta start driving. Make sure I'm still recording here. 15 minutes of me yapping away. Yeah, I apologize in advance. I just tend to ramble all the time. Oh, forgot. I got my stick shift to work too, so happy about that. And my signals, got all the buttons set up. Fuck you, you prick. Yeah, there's a lot of jaggies, but like I said, I don't, I rather tolerate and deal with the jagged edges than have a poor frame rate, because a poor frame rate, I thought I had a stomach and a mind, or a head made of steel, or stomach made of steel, or whatnot, and I can handle VR sickness. But after a while, it does start to affect you. I start getting migraines from the movement and the poor lack of fluid movement. Especially when you're wearing a headset.
Can't wait to have that drink next weekend.
Let me make it right here.
Hey, buddy. Hello, man.
Yeah, I just enjoy driving around, and actually obeying traffic rules. Makes you feel like I'm actually playing a game, or I'm actually driving in real life, rather. So, yeah, I only have about 13 mods installed. I'll provide links in the description if anybody's interested. And you know what? In my next video, I'm gonna do a tutorial. Actually, I'll show you step by step on how I did it, in case anybody's interested. See, this is what I was talking about. If you see the reflection off the mirror, it's really lifelike, really good, as opposed to when you're playing the base game. The base game just sucks. Even on Max, I think it's not very good. But yeah, these mods are awesome. They really add really great touches to the graphic fidelity. I'll play maybe for about maybe I'll drive around for an hour. And yeah, I decide if I want to play for long periods of time, I'll play on the reverb. But this is the first time I'm playing the Quest 2, actually. I was always curious about how it would run, and through Airlink especially. It's just like playing on the PC. It's amazing. I love this Airlink. I just wish I had a better battery, which I'll probably get. I'll probably pick up the Elite strap with the battery pack that's the back of that's placed in the back of your head when you're wearing the strap. I bought the, what do you call that? The charger stand is pretty cool. I love that thing. I don't know what I'd do without it, because you could just place the controllers and the headset in the stand and it just automatically charges, which is very convenient. That's one thing I hated about when I had my Rift S. Well, I still have it, but I just don't even have it plugged in anymore. There's no way to charge the batteries, and I would tear through batteries constantly, especially the freaking Duracell. Duracell sucks, by the way. I found out the best batteries to get for VR controllers is 1.5 gigahertz, I think, or megahertz, or I forgot what the system of measurement that's used for electrical charges, but yeah, it's a 1.5 lithium battery thing. I forgot the name of the brand. It's like an orange. It's got an orange silverish gray label. Starts with an N, Nin something. I don't know, but yeah, one of the best in the market. I last my controllers like on my Windows Mixed Reality. The one thing I hate about the Windows Mixed Reality controllers, fuck, each of them controllers, man, requires 2 batteries each. 2 batteries per controller, so that's 4. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna need some better top of the line, top of the notch quality friggin' AA batteries. So I think I found out through one of these YouTubers, I think it was MRTV, he mentioned one of the best batteries controllers is a 1.5, and he same brand. So I purchased the batteries through his link, and it took me straight to Amazon. Okay, I'm getting frame dips, but they weren't that expensive. You know, they're rechargeable, and I think they were like $20 or less, maybe a little less. So you know, and they last a long ass freaking time. You know, without charging, I haven't had to replace or charge even the batteries on my Reverb G2 controllers yet.
I got your plate.
Fuck off.
I got your plate.
Wow.
So I think it lasts like, it depends on the usage, but for me it lasts at least a week already. But yeah, the Duracells, it would just, and other rechargeable batteries, it was very, very weak. And one thing I do not like, I'm a little pissed off actually at Oculus, is the fucking rechargeable batteries that came with the actual headset itself. They suck. They suck. They don't even work. I swear to God, they don't even fucking work anymore. I think it lasted, on my right controller is giving me problems for like maybe less than an hour, if that. I was like, I thought there was something wrong with the charging, the stand itself, but no, it's the freaking batteries. So yeah, I've been using these rechargeable batteries with it, and flawlessly, it's been functioning, it's been working. Hey, you fucking prick! Look at that sunset. Speaking of suns and sunsets and moons, I hear, what's today's date? Today's the 9th. It's 5 in the morning, New York. The 9th, 5:25 a.m. Tomorrow, 24 hours on the 10th, there's going to be some kind of solar eclipse. It's called I forgot the name of it. Some kind of weird eclipse. And depending on where you are geographically, you can see a ring of fire, that they call it. The moon is supposed to basically be in front of the sun, and you could see the outside perimeter. But obviously, it's because the sun is much larger, right? So you could see just the outer ring. So it's supposed to look friggin' like crazy, like something out of a friggin' video game. Kind of reminds me of these eclipses. Reminds me of like a portal into hell or something. Or it reminds me of from the anime. I don't know if y'all are anime fans, but from Berserk, where one of the last episodes of the old school Berserk, and even the new one, where it depicted a friggin' solar eclipse of some kind. And when that happened, for the length of time that the solar eclipse was going on, it basically changed everything, the entire world around. Like, it basically changed reality. And it opened up a portal into friggin' like some kind of hellish dimension, let's put it that way. And where, you know, the main protagonist, Guts, basically had to battle his way out of that hell dimension, and it was because of that solar eclipse. So I'm wondering, you know, what do these anime people know? And not just them, there's a lot of Hollywood directors, they make these fucking movies, you know. So I don't know, there's a saying, you know, there's no smoke without fire. Maybe there is something to these eclipses. Maybe they have some kind of spiritual significance. Food for thought. I know, I'm sorry, I ramble. Wait a minute, turn my lights on. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to brighten up my brightness a bit, because with these mods, it makes nights look really dark. But yeah, pretty much in almost every fucking video, this is what I do. I just drive around the same aimless path. Which reminds me, before I start killing people in the game, you know, I got mass murdering tendencies in video games. Just in video games, though. I want to add like weapon overhauls and weapon sounds, which I had installed before my fucking C drive and computer got wiped. think it's realistic gun sounds, maybe. That, and also I want to install Epic Explosions is the best must-have mod for this game. You can make these nuclear mushroom cloud size explosions. Love that. Not realistic, but still, it is an absolute sight to behold in VR, I swear. It's fucking total badass. Just make sure you have invincibility turned on in the cheats, because those explosions knock everything back, including you. It's hilarious. I mean, cars go flying, NPCs go flying, and it's wild. So if you have invincibility on, like, everything else flies except you. You almost feel like you're fucking invincible. So I noticed at certain parts of the game, the frame rate dips, but then goes back up. Which reminds me, again, another mod I want to install is Forests of San Andreas. Another wonderful mod. It's gonna kill your frame rate a bit depending on what system you have, but at a certain area, I remember when I had that mod installed, my frame would dip down to like 30 something. You know, it was really bad. I think it was around this area and another area further up. But yeah, I love that mod because you can install like cedar trees and red. I think I like the redwood the best because the trees are like ginormous. It looks like something out of a freaking Star Wars movie, you know, like Return of the Jedi. Those redwood. Actually, that movie was filmed in the redwood forest in California, so no shit, right? Yeah, there's a shit ton. It's gonna take me probably a day to install all these mods, and then I had to test them out one by one. Because one thing I learned when you're installing mods is don't install a whole bunch of mods and then play the game, because that is a recipe for like disaster and game crash. The safest bet is to just install one by one. So, you know, in case something malfunctions or crashes, you know which mod you installed last, and that is the culprit. So, yeah. That's how I discovered the whole Vice Cry Remastered was the one that fucked my shit up. A lot of mods that used to work don't work anymore, and they end up crashing the game, so the safest bet is don't install too many. I just might install maybe one or two more. Second thought, I probably won't. You know me, I'm just gonna install a whole bunch. But the safest bet is just install maybe a couple more, and then leave it at that, or at least read the descriptions. That's another thing that I gotta really stick to, is reading descriptions and go into the forums of each mod and see if anybody's complaining that the game or the mod is crashing their games. Besides, it's pretty entertaining reading some of these posts in the forum. You get some of these, you know, angry, toxic bastards on there writing crazy shit. You know, want to kill the freaking modders, and crying and whining that this doesn't work, that doesn't work. And some of them got like this horrendous broken English when they're writing too, because they're probably somewhere from like Brazil and God knows where else. But yeah, it's funny. It's funny as hell. Reading through the comments. It's something else I do when I'm friggin' bored. It's gonna be going very fast. See, there's two options with the realistic driving. You can go top speed that's scaled, or top speed that's like unlimited or something. I forgot what it's called. It's just like top speed. But it's mentioned, the mod author mentioned that it's insane to have that, because you go super fast, but it said it could really break some of the natural game mechanics, especially if you're trying to play through the regular story missions. So I was like, yeah, let me just choose the scaled back version. Maybe I'll start doing some of the story missions again, you know? I'm doing the story missions through Red Dead Redemption, so... Which I played a bit earlier. Well, I'm uploading the video now, actually, and fucking game crashed. So I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I like this game so much better without the HUD and all that stuff. Take the map off and really force you to pretty much learn how to get around this game, you know, through memory. Yeah, I want to change the billboards. I'll probably download like LA Revo or something and LA billboards. And Real California Architecture. Although I think if I download Real California Architecture, it's not compatible with billboards, LA billboards, and I think it's included in there already. So I'm gonna have to choose. I'll read through the description a little later on and make a sound valid judgment as to which mod to install. But yeah, it really changes the aesthetics of the game with real California architecture. Even adds like the pier in Santa Monica, and it says Santa Monica Pier too, the Hollywood sign. Although it's funny because when you're from a certain distance far away from the Hollywood sign, it says Vinewood still. But then as you approach it, and then it morphs into Hollywood. I don't know what that's about, but I really like the I mentioned it before in my other videos, the actual advertisements, the advertisements with this game. And it's funny, it's the only time I like advertisements is in a fucking video game, right? Go figure. But it's contextual, it's befitting in this game, you know, to see Starbucks and McDonald's and Burger King and KFC's, and you know, it just makes it feel more realistic, like you're living in a real place or playing, or you know, you're in a game world, but it's real. I like that. You know, they have gas stations and all that shit, UPS trucks and Red Bull, Coke, Pepsi. I like that. You know, at night I noticed the aliasing more. If you can see all these Jaggies up there. On the reverb, because of the resolution, it's much higher. You don't really notice it that much. I mean, you notice it, but it's not as pronounced. But you know, on the Oculus, the resolution's lower. Even on 200%, it's still lower than the reverb, which is crazy. Which reminds me, when I fire up Red Dead Redemption 2 in VR, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave the super sampling at 200% and see if I could get away with playing that game. I doubt it. If not, I'm gonna knock it back down to default 100%. But yeah, that game is such a beast to play. Even like flat screen, that game, you need like a fucking NASA supercomputer to play it smoothly. So just imagine trying to play it in friggin' VR. And see, this area too has frame drops. Yeah, it's making me a little dizzy right now. Oops, sorry. I love the fact that you use the stick shift, and when I put things in park, I could just kind of relax and not have to have my feet on the brake or anything. You know, before I couldn't get the stick shift to work, and I would have to literally fight with the brake, because when you press it, yeah, it will come to a stop. But if you press it even more, it goes in reverse. So it's like, that's how it's like automatic like that. I hated that shit. So you would literally have to do a balancing act with your foot and keep it sort of like in the middle, literally in the middle of where it's registered to be in the middle. So it, you know, you wouldn't go forward or back. So the fact that I don't have to do that anymore because I have an actual stick shift brings tears of joy to my eyes. The hell does that say? La Puerta Apartments. Alright.
So you heard about me and Geraldine, eh? Hey, Lucas. Yeah. Coming over next week.
You know, this game could probably teach you how to friggin' drive. And I heard crazy stories about kids and other people learning how to actual pilot planes now through flight sims like DCS and Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's cool. I have that, but I am not fucking with that game. That's another one. It's you need a nasty supercomputer, and I have absolutely no more room on my hard drives SSD. And you need that game. It has to be installed on an SSD. Like minimum requirement, pretty much. That or an NVMe. NVMe is even faster, supposedly. So, yeah, I have no room. I prefer to have this installed on it because it's something. I mean, yeah, sure, I like flight simulators and stuff like that. It's okay. Ah, just almost hit him, but it's not something I play constantly, you know. I mean, it's relaxing. I remember I had the videos if you want to check it out. I was dicking around over New York. It's relaxing. It's therapeutic. You know, it's novel being able to just look outside your cockpit like this and look down at the ground and shit. But it gets old after about 20 minutes, half hour. It's like, okay, I need something a little more action oriented. I need to kill somebody or kill shit. Well, at least that's my case. For normal people, they probably don't think like that, but, you know, I'm not exactly normal. Yeah, I like the whole time cycle in this game. You know, you get sunsets and sunrises and... Oh shit, dude! I was not even paying attention. I was looking at that damn billboard. Fuck. Jesus. Yeah, don't let me drive in real life. That's crazy. I got distracted by a fucking billboard. Yeah, I'm just looking around here. That's why I get distracted. Yeah, this freaking thing is very sensitive. Like it's his fault. I ran into him. I ran into him. It's his fault. Jesus, there probably are people fucking like that. That insane. I think my sister's one of them. She's that crazy. She'll crash into somebody and it's their fault. This is why I stay away from that bitch. Fucking delusional. I'm gonna park the car and I'm gonna take a walk down the subway and see what ads they have in there. And up there you can see the Life Invader. I used to have friggin' Facebook installed there, but it disappeared. I don't know why. I think maybe I wouldn't be surprised if Facebook had it taken down because too many people were going inside the office and shooting the place up. I know I was doing that shit. I think I had the videos just going in there. It used to be like a ritual with me. I would just go in there and just kill everybody in there and walk out. My controller just turned off. So I hate about playing wirelessly with these controllers. After a while, it turns off.
I know. Usually
shit. Come on. Are you kidding me? It won't turn on now. Ah, fuck. Okay, here we go. You know, the best way is to... Did you just hit me, you prick? This is a cute little car. I saw one of these cars actually today. Like actually saw one of these cars today. What the hell was I gonna say? I might have to play this game wired with the controller so it doesn't turn off, unless there's an option where I can turn USB suspension off. I think I have to go to device manager for that. USB suspending, turn that off. That might help. All right, let me see some of these ads. Yeah, these are just generic, you know, not real ads like iFruit. Yeah, get it, haha, Apple. But with the mods installed, there's actual, like, real fucking ads, like Apple fucking ads, Dunkin' Donuts.
You're shitting me. For real?
Hey there, Copper.
How the fuck did you pull that off? Tell me everything.
Oh, another cop. Yeah, I like the way the ground has reflections. What? You talking to me?
Bitch, please.
Oh, what? What the hell did you call me? The hell did you call me?
Oh my God.
I wonder if dismemberment works. No, it doesn't. Okay, I have to add better, I think it's called improvements in gore. I'm gonna add that next. It's one of the first things I'm gonna add. Yeah, I have cops always ignore player on. Just, you know, I just like to kill civilians in peace without cops getting involved, you know?
Man, you pathetic.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, but Oculus looks surprisingly good. Wait, I wonder if I can... I don't think I can. But I used to have a mod installed where I could shoot down planes with a homing launcher. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It won't even reach up there. Nah. And the explosions are so just basic. Yeah, I'm used to massive explosions. I got spoiled. Yeah, I like the shadows now, and the shadows are good and high. And the color contrast is very good. I don't know. I might just play this game from now on the Quest 2. Oh, I gotta switch over to the steering wheel. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Facebook. I want to see if I can reinstall Facebook. I wouldn't be surprised if friggin' Facebook itself issued some kind of warning to the modders, said no more. We're tired of getting shut up. I love the fact I can feel the haptic feedback in my wheel every time I crash into objects or people. Even when there's grooves on the street, like when you drive like along the highway, along the shoulder of the road, where there's those like lots of grooves. You can actually feel um, each bump.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, I've been through here already. You know, let me go in the opposite direction then. How long am I playing? 45 minutes? Okay, I'll play for about 15 more minutes and then I'll start installing more mods. But yeah, this is just a test. Just making sure everything works. No game crashes. Even when the Vice Cry remaster did function, did work, it would give me crashes. Especially there's a certain point, there's a certain area in the game along the highway, through the tunnel back in the other direction. My game would just, without flaw, notoriously, it would just always just crash, like literally just crash. So yeah, without fail.
I pulled the 285 last.
So yeah, that mod, I mean, it looks awesome, man. You know, being able to drive around, you know, friggin' Havana or Miami or wherever it is, especially with the neon lights, it looks great. But it's a small area, small map. I wish the modder would update that. Is it, you know, it was a great addition.
That shook me up.
But look at the fucking reflections off the mirror. It's so friggin' cool.
I had a great time too.
See, I'm busy looking at the mirror. Oh, you want to fight?
Asshole! You dick!
Rick? Oh, damn, I'm crashing everywhere now.
Cocksucker!
Cocksucker.
You fucking asshole!
I know, you said that already.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to go on vacation.
I think I added even a Greyhound bus terminal in the game.
What the fuck, dude? Hey, you my dude, right?
Who's this guy?
Listen, man. Hey, listen, man. Can't you hear it, man? Can't you hear it? It's death. It's death, man, and he's stalking us again.
Oh, okay.
What's up? Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, sweetie.
I think there was another mod you can add where it added a party boat or a party yacht.
It's hard times out there, you know?
And it was, I believe, maybe it could have been that boat. I don't know. I never got it to work though. But you know, as a general rule of thumb, the less mods, the safer you are.
That's your ride? Just
There's-
trying to hang on until
There's a
tomorrow.
sitting mod I want to add though, where you can actually sit down anywhere you want, which is really cool. And what else is there? There's one. Oops. It adds a dialogue system like in Red Dead, where you can like talk to people or antagonize them. But it was like, it didn't work. It's not nowhere near as good as the Red Dead Redemption 2 though. But it was fun for about 10-15 minutes. But I ended up uninstalling. I think there's a smoking one too, where you can smoke a cigarette, and that was cool for about 5 minutes. But the sitting mod I really like, and one of my favorite things to do with a sitting mod is right there to the left. Yeah, there's usually with a real California architecture, that sign gets replaced with the actual, just a Santa Monica Pier. But anyhow, I would just love to sit down at the pier there in the game and just kind of watch the sunset, you know. I know, it's pretty pathetic, right? It's not like it's real, but still. Yeah, for some people, you know, you can't, especially if you can't travel nowadays because of what's going on, you know, it's could be a good thing. Ah, let me tighten up my headset. Oh wait, I think I was supposed to go in the opposite direction. So I'm always going in this direction all the time. I need to try something different. And wait, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm only playing for about 10 more minutes.
I love that. Get out of the way.
I wish I can get this game, or not this game, Grand Theft Auto 4 to run in VR. That would be cool if Luke would make a VR conversion mod for that game. Because I would love to play that game all over again. 2D, it's like, I have no incentive, no desire to do it. But yeah, if you could play that totally in VR, like this, like the way it's meant to. I mean, I think you can, sort of, through like Vorpix or something like that. There's a first-person perspective mod, and then you combine that with Vorpix, and you'd be able to play the game. But it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm disappointed with Vorpix. There's maybe a handful of games that it runs well with. The only one game that I could think of, maybe two, I don't know. I think there's more, but off the top of my head is Titanfall 2. Runs really well with Vorpix, and the Tomb Raider games. And that's a third-person perspective game, too. But it looks really fucking cool. In full 3D. So I have no idea where I'm going. Oh. Let me change the time to sunset. Oh. This asshole just bump into me. Alright, time. Dun, 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 dun. Night. No. No. Night is good. I don't know. Still seems kind of dark. I'll just leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna brighten it up a bit. Display. Here you go.
You're an asshole, driver.
Alright. Damn. She thick. Ooh, I can pick up a hooker. Come here, come here. Come here, hooker.
In you get, baby.
Yeah, I don't know if I should show this on YouTube.
You gotta find someplace private.
Oh, we will. We sure will. I mean, why not? I'll just put 18 and over or some shit, you know? It's not like you see nudity. You see her, you know... You just see her doing funny things with her head. Oh, man. So, how you doing? Let's go somewhere private. Let's... How about back here? Yeah. This is a little creepy, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. This is private. You turn the lights off. You know, to enhance
What you looking
the
for?
romance. Oh. Why did my head turn all the way to the left? That's weird. I'm cheap. I'll only spend $50. How's that?
You like getting your dick like that?
Oh, shit. Yo, I don't know if I should upload this shit.
Shit. Don't stop.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
You
shit.
like that? You like that? When I suck on your dick?
Drop, 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 drop.
I love
Oh,
your
yeah, baby.
tastes so good.
You know, I wonder if I'm going to be the only YouTuber that has the balls enough to fucking actually upload this shit. I mean, it's technically, it's not showing nudity. It's just showing her freaking head going up and down. I mean, we all know what she's doing, but still, it's not really showing. It's not showing my virtual penis, so.
You like
Yes.
that?
Yeah, this is a great way to end this video. Yeah, you got a little.
Wow, I'm all cock drunk now, baby.
You got a little
I bet you'd like a little more.
got a little egg white on your lip. Nah, we're good.
Men. Don't matter how many I have. I never understand them.
Really? Go ahead, you can walk. Sawed off, salt. Nah.
Hey, let's do this, motherfucker.
Give me my money back. There we go. Now, I will show you how to make a flaming Picasso. Okay, step one. Make sure you see your victim in front of you. Then, let me think. Molotov or a jerry can? I'll use a jerry can, why not? There we go. Make sure she's nice and soaked, saturated in gasoline. There we go. Wunderbar. Step 3. Oh, she's supposed to be still be set. She's supposed to be flaming still. Damn it. Oh well. Anyhow, this is the Flame Picasso, as I like to call it. Yeah, you can. She's like a speed. She's like a speed bump. She's like a human speed bump. You can actually feel you run her over on the wheel. It's so crazy. That's awesome. I love the immersion. So immersive. Alright, one more. One more before I hit the road. Hey, I'm stuck. Okay, here you go. Alright. That's all. Later, hon. Thanks to the BJ. Jesus. No wonder why I can't get monetized. You know, at this point, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, what's cracking?
Look, I've got like the most amazing critters opportunity ever.
Alright, I think that's it for now. Let me,
No, I will not shut up.
go out with a bang, though.
Hello.
Here you go. Oh. Proximity mine. Molotov. Sticky bomb. Alright. Oh, I had... Oh, that got pressed left. Damn it! Yeah, if I had those nuke explosions, the whole entire block could be like freaking dead. Alright. That will be all. Giovanni's Italian restaurant. Yeah, I'll say it again. I'm really shocked of how good this game looks on the Quest. In some ways, I would say this looks better than the Reverb. All right, take care, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed that. Take care and good night. Bye-bye.